I don't have my ID.
Suspicious activity. I mean, I got a call out here. Now I got ID.
That's not how it goes. Penal Code 3802. I have to be lawfully arrested to provide you with ID.
Is that right?
We're going to remain silent at this time.
I really don't want to answer questions to you at all now because you make me feel uncomfortable and you make me feel like a victim of the police department.
Welcome to Mr. White, the place where real encounters between law enforcement and the people unfold before your eyes. Under the scorching Texas summer sun, in a state with over 1 million traffic stops each year, an ordinary citizen is surrounded by police, simply for filming in a public space. In a crowded commercial area near Walmart, right next to the renowned Randolph Air Force Base, the heart of U.S. Air Force training, two tense confrontations unfold. No charges, no evidence, just commands barked out, aggressive tones, and blatant abuse of power. But this time, the citizen does not back down. They invoke the First Amendment. They stand firm against an unlawful demand for ID. They record. They resist. Lawfully. Captured by official channels SAEXTAZYPREZ and Josef Martinez Copwatch, two of the most prominent cop watchers in the American Southwest. This is more than a video. It's a public warning, a citizen's playbook for confronting unchecked authority. What would you do if ordered to sit down? For no reason. Do you know the true limits of police power? Visit SAEXTAZYPREZ and Josef Martinez Copwatch to follow the full journey. And if you believe in civil rights, in truth, and in taking control with legal knowledge, subscribe to Mr. White right now. Drop a W in the comments below to show them we won't stay silent. This is ID Refusal. This is justice from the people.
They're out of their jurisdiction right now.
Huh?
They're out of their jurisdiction right now.
Yeah. What's going on, gentlemen?
How you doing today, sir? How you doing?
What's the reason for all this?
What's your name, sir?
Officer Maria.
Is that a badge number?
Right there.
Okay, cool.
Are you?
Yeah, we're just out taking pictures in
Do you
public.
have a name?
I do.
Can I have it?
No, sir, not right now.
Why not?
Why would you want my name?
You wanted my name.
Well, you're a public servant.
Okay, and now I'm asking you for your ID.
I don't have my ID.
Suspicious activity. I mean, I got a call out here. Now I got ID.
That's not how it goes. Penal Code 3802. I have to be lawfully arrested to provide you with ID.
Is that right?
We're going to remain silent at this time.
So, can you tell me anything while you're out here?
I already explained that, sir.
Because you want to be out here. I got that. I mean, is this like a cop block kind of thing, or is it like an anti-government? I mean, I just want to clear stuff up for me, so I know.
I'm not anti-government, and you guys are.
No, I'm definitely not anti-government.
All right.
So, I mean, that's really all the questions I'm willing to answer at this time.
All right. Other than that, I mean,
I'm on public property.
you're exactly right. That's why police is out here now.
I haven't committed a crime.
You can stop taking pictures.
Hey. What's that? Oh man, I'm on this call right now. Give me a minute. Hey, where's Ray at?
You alright?
Guys out here.
Ready to go, or you want to see how it goes?
I mean, we're not on their property, so they're taking photographs. Other than that, man, I'm gonna talk to you. They're already here. I mean, they don't want ID or anything. They got a little
Yeah, I got like an hour before I gotta be back home, man.
All right. I'll call you back. All right. All right. Well, gentlemen, you're not doing anything wrong.
We appreciate that.
Here's the thing. You're not doing anything wrong. However, it is a government installation that y'all are videotaping, alright? I just want to advise you of that. I don't know what kind of federal regulations they got going on here, but if they, whatever they have, hey, stop recording me, stop, man. You can put your phone down, I mean, you can record my voice, that's just weird, alright? Whatever regulations they got.
Well, you're recording, right?
You want to?
You can if you want.
I don't want to, I don't feel I need to.
So you guys can turn those on and off as you please?
Well, they stay on. They continuously stay on. But if an incident happens, then we press record and it just kind of, you know. But I don't know what regulations they have, like I was saying. But that's on y'all. You want to stay out here, videotape them. If they want to arrest you for something like that, then that's on them. I can't. You want to not ID yourself because you're videotaping?
Appreciate you upholding your oath.
I don't know. Man, everybody's recording me? What is going on?
Yeah, you walked up into our cameras, man.
Man. I feel like I should be recording or something.
Well,
Put my phone out. I'm trying to get some lunch.
No, you're being cool.
It is getting close to lunch. Yeah. You're.
Want to see.
All right, gentlemen. Well, I'm gonna go talk to these guys over here. Y'all have a happy 4th of July, all right?
You too.
What's your name, sir?
Officer Villarreal.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate you
Badge
being
number
cool with
5
us.
all right?
In the blazing Texas heat, just outside Randolph Air Force Base, a major U.S. Air Force training hub, a group of citizens stands their ground. On public property, with cameras rolling, they are confronted by law enforcement demanding ID without legal basis. Despite pressure and vague threats, they invoke the First and Fourth Amendments and refuse to surrender their rights. No charges, no detainment, just citizens armed with knowledge and a camera. Lesson learned, stay calm, cite the law, and never comply blindly. And now let's move to the second video. 'Tis where a Walmart parking lot turns into a constitutional battlefield.
Excuse me. Excuse me? What do you mean what's going on, first of all? I'm not injured at the moment, as far as I know. I need to see a doctor if I, to know if I'm injured. Am I allowed to?
Can you please keep
Am I under arrest? You're on camera, by the way.
That's great. You're on
Am I
camera.
under arrest?
No. I just got
Name
called
and badge
to
number,
call.
please.
Where's that Adam?
Name and badge number, please.
I'm code for it, but not.
Name and badge number, please.
You'll get that in a second.
I have a right to your name and the badge number. It's
Will,
department
at the end of
policy.
my investigation.
I will answer my.
I just
I will
got
answer
pulled
your
down.
question.
We're on our way to Walmart. Okay, we're on our way to Walmart because of a disturbance.
Yes.
Okay, so then someone
I'm
just
aware.
said, "Hey, these people might be involved." So I don't know what's going on. I wanted to make sure you're safe.
I'm
Okay?
safe.
Okay,
Name and badge number, please.
I'll give that to you.
Name and badge number,
1190 West
please.
Hollywood.
Name and badge number, please, ma'am.
You'll get that in a moment.
I have a right to it. It's
Okay.
department policy to
Yeah,
identify.
and I'm not done with my investigation, sir.
It doesn't mean you don't have to identify.
Yeah, how about you identify you? I'm Officer Rios, 198.
I have a First Amendment right to be filming. I have a Fourth Amendment
I
right
don't
to
have
be
a problem
secure
with
in my
that.
papers and
Okay.
not to identify
so
to
you don't
you.
want to give me your information then?
Not unless you suspect me of committing a crime, in which case I would like to know what is your.
I've given you. I'm 198,
what is your-
Officer Rios.
Thank you.
I explained to you,
Okay.
you got a call
What
to
is-
Walmart.
But what
of a-
gives you
of a
reasonable,
disturbance.
articulable suspicion of
Okay,
a?
can you please keep your hands out of your pocket,
Am I
sir?
detained, ma'am?
Keep your hands out
Am I
of your pocket,
detained?
sir.
Am I detained?
Yes, actually you are.
Okay. Can I ask what crime you suspect me of
I'm not
committing?
going to get in this battle
Is a
with you, sir.
disturbance a
Do you need
suspicion?
any help? Do you need any help?
No, I
Have you
don't.
been injured?
No, I don't
Did you
need your
just
help.
leave, Walmart.
I don't need to answer your questions. I'm asking you a simple question. Is a disturbance a felony or misdemeanor?
Depends on what kind, sir.
Can you answer my
6
question?
William Keith, Zebra 071.
Can you answer my question?
Yeah, actually it can be. There's varying states.
Okay, tell me what state would be a felony.
There's felony and there's misdemeanor.
Tell me what state would be felony.
We just got a call of a potential incident over there.
And was it felony or
someone-
misdemeanor? I'm just asking a simple question because you're being very aggressive. You showed up being very. Yeah, you did. You told me to sit down. When you showed up, you told me to sit down.
Okay.
I don't have to sit down just because you told me
You don't
to.
have to sit down.
You showed up and just told me to sit down. That's what you said. Name and badge number, sir.
He doesn't have to give
Name
it
and
to
badge
you
number,
yet.
please.
My name is Officer Hernandez. My badge number is 294. Is there anything else I got to be out with?
Thank you very much, sir.
Are you the individual that Walmart called about?
Is there, first of Walmart called
Yes.
you?
What
First
did
of
you
all,
flag me down for?
No, they flagged me down and said they were leaving Walmart and whatever altercation had occurred there. So when I asked them, I needed to make sure.
you told me to sit down first, lady.
Okay, you're right. And it's officer, sir. Okay.
It's also lady.
And then I asked you to keep your hands out of your pocket. Okay.
Do I not have a right to put them in my pocket?
Actually, no. Not when we are coming from a call of a potential violent act, sir.
Of a potential violent act, that means because you pulled up to me, you have a right to tell me to I can't put my hands in my pocket, and I have to sit down on the ground.
So here's the thing: is we got a call to Walmart saying that there was a uncooperative reporting party that said that their hand was cut and was fighting with security.
Fighting with security?
Verbally fighting or whatever it may be. That's what I'm saying. So did you?
Well,
is that you?
based
You
on
cut your
based
hand?
on the way I was approached, I choose to invoke my Fourth Amendment right to our Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I'm a little agitated. She came up to me very aggressively, jumped out very aggressively, almost as if she wanted to come right at me and assault me. And then she tells me to sit down.
I'm sorry that
Well, I have it on camera, sir.
you
Do you have a reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime to expect me to identify and violate my...
And can you please keep your hands out of your pocket, sir?
Okay, how about this? I will take everything out of my pocket so it makes you feel more comfortable,
Thank you.
and I'll put it in this other pocket here, so it's not in there. I understand that you have a risk of danger, but I also have rights, ma'am, and I do want to put my hand in my pocket at the moment.
Very well, sir.
I don't think that's an issue. All I'm asking is the reasonable articulable suspicion of a
I
crime.
already told you that.
What crime?
I told you.
What crime?
We told you why we were on our way to the call.
I would have been much more cooperative if you weren't very aggressive with me when you pulled up.
Okay.
Did I not pull over?
Actually, when I pulled up, I was trying to give the address to the location, sir.
I didn't know any of that. All I know is I seen what appeared to be you honking, and I pulled over.
Actually, I never honked.
Well, I didn't know who honked. I just
No
pulled
one
over
honked,
because I
sir.
heard honking.
Yeah.
Yes, someone honked. I have it on.
I know what it was. It was the people who honked at me.
Well, regardless, when it started, I was very cooperative. I pulled over. Okay?
Yeah.
You came up very aggressive to me. That changes how I feel about the situation now. Now I want to invoke my rights because I feel like you're immediately not on my side. You're immediately not even willing to hear anything I'm saying. I'm just immediately a criminal in your eyes. You pulled up without identifying me at all, just like, this dude's guilty.
I'm sorry you felt
I
that
thought
way.
I was innocent until proven guilty. All of a sudden, I'm sitting down on the ground with an aggressive officer getting right in my
Okay,
face.
I'm sorry that
I'm
you
an
felt
officer.
that way.
I don't have to identify you right now. It's not department policy to identify when asked. It's department policy to identify after the whole event is over, ma'am, when I'm not filming you with the camera. No, that's not the case.
Okay.
That is not department policy.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Very
If you
good at
have
what I
more
do in
information-
this.
If you have more information you'd like to share, I'm open to hear it.
Absolutely not respectful whatsoever of a person's constitutional rights. I have to identify because you don't have reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime. You have to at least tell me what the crime is. What is the
I
crime?
told you why you got the public service, sir.
But what is the crime that gives you the right to force me to identify? See, my Fourth Amendment right is to
Okay,
be
I'm done.
secure in my
talking.
papers.
I'm just going to go ahead and stand by. Okay? You're not injured. That's kind of what it came to be. So you don't need medical attention. Actually, you did say you did need medical
I may or may not. I would need to see a doctor because I'm not qualified to make a decision like that, regardless of the circumstances. I'm not a doctor. All I know is I'm being aggressively spoken to, like right off the bat, without you knowing anything. You just came right at me,
I'm sorry you felt that way.
sir. I'm wondering where this is. It's coming close to 7 minutes and 29 seconds, and 15 minutes is the maximum amount of time you can detain someone in even a traffic stop without reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime where it's beyond violating my constitutional rights, ma'am.
Did anything happen involving you when you were injured at Walmart at all?
I really
Where
don't
you
want to
had
answer
report
questions
that?
to you at all now
Were you
because you made me
victimizing
feel...
anyone, sir?
I really don't want to answer questions to you at all now because you make me feel
so
uncomfortable
if I make
and
you
you make me
uncomfortable,
feel like
sir,
a victim
would you
of the police
now-
department.
A victim, sir.
You
Okay.
make me feel like a
Would-
victim of the police department at the
Would you
moment.
prefer to speak to Officer Hernandez then, sir?
Officer who's in command
Okay.
So we're going to talk to her now, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for watching today's video all the way through. If you're still here, it means you genuinely care about civil rights and justice under the law. From a busy Walmart in the heart of the city to the perimeter of Randolph Air Force Base in Universal City, Texas, an area with some of the highest concentrations of military and police presence in the American Southwest. Both incidents revealed a troubling pattern, citizens being asked to show ID without any clear legal basis. According to statistics, Texas sees over 1 million traffic stops each year, but not everyone knows that refusing to show ID is a constitutional right if you are not lawfully detained or reasonably suspected of a crime. What stands out in both cases is this: the individuals involved, ordinary unarmed citizens, did not back down. They knew the law. They invoked the First, Fourth, and Fifth Amendments. They kept the cameras rolling, and most importantly, they stayed calm. The lesson for you is clear. When stopped, ask directly if you are being detained. Do not provide ID unless there is a clear legal reason. Always turn on your camera and record the entire interaction. And if you can, cite the law, because knowledge is your most powerful weapon. Leave a comment to share your experience. Subscribe to Mr. White today to stand with those fighting for justice. This is more than just a video. This is a journey of civic awakening.